sounding weird when in marriage counseling they were saying talk to your spouse and what have you. Remember them like, so what do people do in their relationship? Hi, my name is Feyisola. I'm a lawyer and this is my husband.
Yeah, I'm Ayoola, pharmacist by profession, also a copy editor. It must have been in the Sunday school, like a gazillion years ago.
Must have been, or it was.
Yes, it was.
That's the thing. I can't remember exactly when we met.
Because we're quite young.
Okay.
Well, you were 7 or 6.
Hi.
Oh.
Years old.
So, yeah, we went in Sunday school in our former church, our parents' church. Yeah, in our primary 3 and 4 class.
We've been friends for like forever. So okay. We grew up together. So we then we ended up going to the same university, like college. So from then on, we became friends, and close friends, and very close friends. And then in 2012, when I had gone to start an internship after pharmacy school, that was when the relationship now started officially.
Well, I did. Although she kind of pressured me to.
I did not pressure you. When I didn't pressure you.
I was a Christian brother who was on the narrow path.
The way the dude asked me out was, well, I don't know. We were part of the Christian community in school then, so it wasn't weird for, brother to ask sister out in the Christian way and all. It was somewhere in between. It didn't necessarily say the Lord said, and at the same time, it was not a babe, I like you, you're pretty, you're beautiful, you're the cockroach type of gist and all. He was very purposeful. I want to take our relationship to the next level. Blah blah blah. Not to be alone, whatever. And all. And then at the end of the day, I had to send him a text that, okay, bro, in all these things, you didn't mention that you love me. Well, have you? So, do you? And then that was how I love you came to me.
Well, it didn't take so long. It was just a few days for me to tell you I love you. Really, it was like I had to say I love you before you're going to say yes. But yes, of course, you were the first person I ever actually go out with. So, what would we really say was love? I wasn't going to go by the world's definitions of love or something. I don't know. It was my first rodeo. I had to get used to it, I guess.
So you were not sure that it was actually love?
No, I was sure I wanted to be with you.
You didn't necessarily want to term it love just because that's what it was supposed to say.
I guess.
It was my 24th birthday, and well, he had kind of dropping hints, like, your birthday is this year, you need to be awesome, that, and what have you. And well, I'd already hinted that I don't like audio, public show, parara, display, kind of proposal and stuff like that. I wasn't really a fan of it, and so we just had a nice dinner out, and then that was when he popped the question and put a ring on it.
Being married was a new concept. Of course, I've never been married before, but it was a new concept. But I guess it was easy to adjust because I'd known her for quite a long time. We'd been friends for quite a long time. We dated for quite a long time as well. So we knew what we wanted.
What did they say for 10 years? Okay, so
6 years. It was quite a long time. So we knew what what we both wanted. We knew our proclivities. We knew quite a lot about each other already. We knew each other's families.
Very comfortable with each other.
Yeah, so there were very few things we had not discussed already. So I think it was quite easy, relatively speaking, to adjust.
Because of the kind of personalities we have, I mean, we had already, we right from time we were very comfortable with each other. Like there was nothing we didn't talk about in when we were in a relationship. In fact, I found it weird when in marriage counseling they were saying talk to your spouse and what have you. My men, I'm like, so what do people do in their relationship? So it wasn't much of an adjustment to do, apart from the intimate parts, that took some getting used to. But every other thing, I mean, we're very comfortable around each other already. So
regarding the intimate aspect you talked about, generally speaking, not to go into any specifics, we had never done anything like that before. It was the first time for both of us, so we had to get to know quite a lot of stuff, get to learn quite a lot of stuff. I mean, I remember even at the registry, we had to start talking about, okay, well, that can be weird, but I guess we can be weird like that. Start discussing, okay, so how do you do kissing?
You're not registering well. So a week before we were to get married, so we found out that at the registry we'll be asked to kiss, and we had never kissed before. So we started googling, how to kiss. Okay, where do you put your head and stuff like that. So on the day of the registry wedding and all, like as we face each other, as the mom was saying, I will count to whatever, I think, kiss yourself, whatever. So what I and my husband were talking about was, okay, I will go left, you will go left, you will go right.
For trivial stuff, I had to adjust to Feyi's special needs. Like she's, even though she doesn't call herself that, I think she's some sort of what do they call it? She takes special care in cleaning. I mean, she could buy a gazillion cleaning products. So you have to know that this one is the one you used to wash the place. This one is the one you used to wipe the place. This one is the one you used to, you do this way, you do that this way. She had a mop for the living room. She had a mop for the outside. She had brooms for the room, different from the living room. That kind of stuff. So that took some adjusting. And you have to do it her way, or she prefers to just do it herself. That really took some adjustment. He also wanted me to say I love you like 1,000,000 times a day.
He believes so much in logic. Like, since you know that I love you, do I need to repeat it to you several times?
Several times, yeah.
Yes, repeat it. I want to hear it. Repeat it several times. Call me when you're on the road, when you get where you're going to, call me. And, well, he sort of didn't grow up in that kind of family where they dotted on one another like that. So, but now, for me, he has influenced me to look at issues more logically, sort of remove myself from the center of when everything is happening, and try to be more logical about the way I approach issues and stuff like that. Not be too in the moment. And then one thing that really stands out is he has influenced me with his, let's say, thirst for knowledge. He's very inquisitive when it comes to, the way the world works and science and, knowledge generally. So he sort of influenced me to be more curious, to be more critical of stuff, not just take, something because somebody said so, but, ask questions, look more deeply, and of course, it has transferred into the way I even do my work as a legal practitioner. So, yeah.
You've been a great woman, the woman of not even the woman of my dreams, much more than I could have imagined. You know, you've been awesome, you've been magnificent, you've done so much and so much more. I love you and I would always love you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being my wife.
Thank you very much. Okay, Ayoola, you have blown my mind in regard to anything I ever imagined I could have with a husband. You are so selfless. You're nothing short of amazing, and you go over and beyond for me and mine all the time. You're more than a dream come true, actually. I love you forever and till eternity.